Was he there specifically? I'm asking you
specifically.
Let
me correct the narrative. At the material time that these meetings took place, or this meeting took place, Mr. Jakpa was not represented by counsel. Now, if you look at Act 1079, a person, an attorney general or prosecution can do these plea negotiations either with the attorney general either with the accused person or his counsel. Now, this particular accused person, in the course of this trial, has changed lawyers about 4 times. This particular accused person started with, I think the lawyer on record initially was Randolph Chumisi, and then moved on to, I think, one Eko Kosa or so.
But I'm not sure there was any point in time that he did not have representation, for which reason a meeting will be held with him in the absence of these lawyers.
MFA, you are assuming. There's been a lot of assumptions that have been thrown out.
But at least we've all followed this case. It's a public case. There is no point that Mr. Jakpa was not represented.
MFA, if you allow me to talk,
but you need to give us answers, Wilberforce. You need to give us answers.
If I'm giving the answer and you are talking, how do you get the answer? Let the people benefit from this, please.
Okay, respond.
So what I'm saying is that if you had followed this case, you would realize that even when he was asked to open his defense, he did not have a lawyer. He started giving oral testimony on his defense. So there were several instances where he did not have a lawyer. Okay. There were several instances when he did not come to court. There was not even a lawyer in court representing him. And these are all matters on record. So at the time the incident happened, he did not have a lawyer. When the plea negotiations started with the learned counsel, Thomas Obin, the Attorney General was negotiating with Thomas Obin. You can see from the correspondences that are out there, and the correspondences out there, or the letters that we see out there between the two parties. And I repeat, with the greatest respect, Mr. Srimsai, it is not the Attorney General who released those letters. So let's not make certain emphatic statements, for instance, that the AG has released those letters and that the AG has never, and also that the AG has said that people are guilty, which are prejudicial comments. He has never said that. He said he has closed his case. Now let's move on. At the time when these negotiations started, the Attorney General was negotiating with the lawyer, Thomas Obin, in this regard. As the negotiations continued, the accused person has fired or had fired the lawyer at the time.
Okay, so at the time that meeting happened, he didn't have a lawyer. That's what you're saying. We are really out of time. We're running out on this. That's why I'm asking the specific questions so we can get specific answers. So this 6 weeks ago meeting that was held at the Supreme Court Justice's home also, at that time, Jakpa didn't have a lawyer.
That's what we are saying. So therefore, it was a bit more reassuring for the Attorney General to know that there's a Supreme Court Justice who is a relative to the accused person. So his presence, of course, would be in the best interest of the accused person. This is not Sebio Hisebu. This is a justice of the Supreme Court. So when the Supreme Court Justice invites the Attorney General to come over, and in that said meeting, Richard Jakpa shows up, and then the conversation continues in respect of the plea negotiations, then I don't think the Attorney General has done anything wrong, especially as I pointed out, that at all material times that they met, the third accused person was not represented by counsel.